graduated on Thursday, and that was my last day. And they left me with a clap out, which was pretty awesome. And it's been quite the time and the accomplishment. I couldn't thank them more for getting me to this place that I'm at now. They've definitely helped me improve immensely. I was speaking a lot slower when I started there, and just thinking a lot slower when I was there, and my balance was pretty crappy. And now my balance is pretty good. I feel like I'm speaking faster, and I definitely feel like I'm thinking a lot faster. So hand it to the team at Baylor and their great support and great work and getting me back to as close as they could to where I was before my incident. So for those that don't know, I had if you didn't listen to my previous episode, I had a cardiac arrest and a heart attack on the Katy Trail back on May 24th. And due to the quick thinking of my great friends that surrounded me during that run, while I was running, they performed CPR quickly and allowed for enough time for medical to get there to put the paddles on me and keep me alive. Can't thank my friends enough for that. So what I was thinking this next set of weekend walk and talks is kind of just sharing some of my experiences with that rehab and going through things that I noticed. One of the things that caught my attention while I was there is that I did, thankfully, by the grace of God, improve a lot faster than everyone else and most people. And they would say that occasionally to me, that I should be very, very grateful that I'm improving so fast, and I am. And I've said to others that I want to try to pass that forward and try to make this more of an educational experience for everyone. So to jump right into it, one of the things that they had me do is a PowerPoint about email phishing to train the patients. And not only would it help me with my speaking and presenting and helping get those skills back up to snuff again, but it would train the patients and the therapist as well. And everybody was really grateful for it. It lasted about 45 minutes. PowerPoint took forever for me to make because, full disclosure, I don't usually make PowerPoints. It's usually Jennifer that does that. So this was my first time making a PowerPoint in a long, long time. Anyway, I have done PowerPoints, but not in a long time. Anyway, one of the other things they were speaking about in rehab is getting back to work and helping employees get back to work and what to expect when you go back to work. And some of those things are that you may have to ask your employer for assistance because you may not be sadly as good as you were. Some people may require, say, like a keyboard where you just type with one hand. Maybe if somebody had a stroke, they can't use one of their arms anymore. And people sometimes require extra time to just process information now. So kind of like my speaking into this podcast to you guys and gals, these people might not process that quite as efficiently as someone that hasn't had an injury, brain injury. And what they offer is to go to your employer and ask for, just let them know that and say, hey, I need extra time. Maybe the person used to be an order taker, or maybe they're a salesperson and they used to talk to people on the phone a lot. And now they're going to require more time to process that information. They might need to write all that information down. May even need to record that phone call, come back to it later, so that way they can make notes based on that phone call. It had me thinking, like, there's such an easy way to solve some of these problems, especially with phone calls, where a lot of companies still have very old phone systems, like digital phone systems that they have the handset, and they're not VoIP phones, and they're just like old school, where you literally pick up a handset and dial a number and make a phone call, right? They don't integrate with anything. Some of them are like that, but maybe they send you somebody leaves you a voicemail, they send you a voicemail to an email. And I'm like, my goodness, I we work with a vendor that offers a VoIP solution. We buy that VoIP solution from them, and it transcripts every single phone call. Not only does it transcript every phone call, it summarizes the phone call. So it would, and I mean, yes, business would have to upgrade the phone system, but it would offer everyone so much help. Even your salespeople, your account order takers, your procurement people, I mean, your account managers. If you don't have something like this, I think it would just be probably the most productive piece of technology. If you don't already have something doing this, maybe you have a VoIP system and it doesn't transcribe. I mean, we don't resell phone systems. We just recommend phone vendors. But I've seen so many phone systems out there that don't do transcription. And just that simple piece of technology would offer so much value to people that maybe did have something bad happen to them. And when they come back to work, they need a little bit of extra help, or maybe there's really nothing that they know of that happened. Maybe they went out bike riding one day, fell down, and didn't even go to a doctor. And all of a sudden they realized that they're not thinking quite right. And gosh, it would be really helpful for them to have something that just takes those notes for them. Just a thought on how to make things better for employees and involve technology into it. Like I said, I have nothing to gain from any of this, but I do want to share some of the things that I saw and some of the struggles that people are definitely having out there, and everybody's really, I could share this. Everybody's really nervous about going back to work. Some people, I would say the minority, are not, but most of the people they're excited to get back to work, and they really want to get back to work, but they're all really, a lot of the people I talk to, they're nervous. They're nervous how their employers are going to respond. They're nervous if they're really going to have a similar job to what they had. And like I said, I just see VoIP phone systems that can do transcription as just such an easy addition. Yes, it's going to cost you a little bit of money to swap out your phone system, but if it's already that old, the productivity gain, will far outweigh the cost of switching out that phone system. Just think about how long it takes your people to take notes while on the phone call and what they're missing, and you could just easily save those summary notes to just copy and paste them into HubSpot or whatever software solution you're using. Goodness. Hang on. Today I'm walking on a Saturday, and I just took a break, let all these other dogs and moms and dads with their kids pass me by. It's pretty hot, because usually I don't go this late. I've slept in a little bit today, but we're at about almost 2.5 miles. Pretty happy I can get this far after my event. I'm pretty proud of Fiona too, considering how old she is. Good girl. But anyway, that's all I was going to say for today. So, like I said, I'll try to record some more of these and just post some things I'm thinking about and experiences that I had while there. I never expected to be thrown into this position, and I mean, who does, right? Jeez. But I will say, everybody came out of the woodwork to share their stories with me. It's one of these things that people just do not talk about until it happens to you. And I don't know, I'm just deciding that I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. And if you want to talk to me about it, don't be afraid to just direct message me or find me on LinkedIn, and something like this happened to you in the past and you want to, I don't know, just ask me a question, just chime in. I'm more than happy to talk. Like I always say, get out of the house, go for a walk. The only thing that saved my ass was being as healthy as I was. So get out there and start improving your health and doing the things to make you as resilient as possible. Take care, everybody.